What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another amazing rental code. This is actually a top 8 Parish Trap teams submitted by Ken's on my Patreon for a team review. We actually fix this team in our monthly team fixing sessions we do on Patreon. We ask everyone to submit just poke paste, and I fix everything up to the best of my abilities. And this was a team that I tweaked a little bit for Ken's. Obviously, they have a really good team already. And then from there, they actually went on to top 8, a super stacked Southern California, grassroots tournament with a ton of really good players. This is a Parish Trap team that uses Imprisoned Zacian, and I think I have my work cut out for me. I think this team is so good, but it's going to be really hard to play it because Parish Trap is a hard team for me to play, and I definitely think I'm going to default into trying to do the poor man's Parish Trap, which is get 2 KOs and then use Parish Song, which there's no trap involved. But basically with this team, what you want to be doing is, you can get Primarina, Goth Tail, you go Fake Out, Parish Song, next turn Protect the Goth, U-turn out with the, flip turn out with the Prim or hard switch it. Inference Sin, you get another Fake Out, Protect with the Goth. Next turn after that, you gotta either switch out the Goth or do something else, and it's hard. It's hard to play Parish Trap. It's definitely not my strength, but you know what? I think that we have a really cool team on our hands, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. If we take a look at the poke paste that they submitted with this team, you can see that it's a very bulky Zacian. I like the EV spread. I think it's really cool. Like I said, I already took a look at this team before, like last week. I think it's really cool. Full speed Zacian makes a lot of sense. Gothitelle, super bulky. Got those split defenses. I like that a lot, so it can handle almost anything. Make all your Mons like slow, guys. We want to be slow. I actually think this really needs to be fast, but most of the Mons need to be slow so they can die last in the Parish, right? That's a really important thing here. So, yeah, I like all this stuff over here. Urshifu is just a standard Urshifu set because, sometimes you just need to do a little bit of damage, and Urshifu is a good mon at doing with Shadow Rider, which can be a great mon versus teams with a really good tech. Parish Song, flip turn, very good. Love the Walking Berry so you can lead versus Aleki. Note that this thing is Torrent and not Liquid Voice. You don't want to have Parish Song be a water type and be able to be water absorbed or storm drained. That would be not great. So really smart going Torrent here. Rillaboom, similar. It's very similar to Incineroar. It's you'd be able to pivot out, going for fake outs, set those terrains to really help out, and take away your opponent's terrains and stuff like that, while also just making it a lot easier to maneuver with this team. Love the U-turn, love the fake outs, definitely how this team needs to be played. So hopefully we can win some games here. I think this is going to be a very fun team to use. If you guys want to submit your own teams, you still can. There is time to submit your round of teams for me to use live. I know it says on stream, but we're doing these as videos instead because I feel I can focus just a little bit more. You guys can submit your own teams. Every single tier can submit them. There's a link to the Patreon in the description of this video, so think about checking that out. And without further ado, let's get right into it and see if we can win some games with this really cool team. Here we go. Alright, so our first game is going up against something I don't really like to fight against, and that is Kyogre. Basically, you don't really want to fight Kyogre because they can just absolutely end your life. Like, if I lead like this versus Kyogre, and they go turn 1 taunt into my Prim, we lose. If they taunt the Goth, we're still okay because we got that Mental Herb. I think this is probably what we have to be doing. Like, if they taunt the Prim, we lose. We have to fake out the Kyogre, right? So we don't just eat that spout in our Goth spot. Wait, do we? Yeah, we have to lead it just like this, I think. We can also lead something completely different and have a good time. I think you want to lead it just like this. Urshifu is such a bully for this team because they're able to go through our protects. Do we even need Zacian in this matchup? I'm like not even kidding. Do we even need it? It's like doesn't really provide a lot. Like Intimidates are pretty valuable. I think you bring the Rilla here for sure. I think we're gonna bring the Zacian as well. Hopefully I'm playing this the right way. Zacian is a very bulky set too. It doesn't have any attack. So hopefully we can get this win. Hopefully they haven't seen this team and they don't know what we're doing. But let's see if I know how to play Parish. So we're going to want to go for, obviously, like, Parish into, like, Protect. I wish there was an eject button on here. I feel like I would prefer an eject button mon on this team, so I could switch in when my Protect's on cooldown, get that eject button proc, and send the Goth right back out. But I feel that's like the end. It's the poor man's Parish. Because, like, if they don't hit you that turn, it's big sad. Let's see, though, if I'm as good as Ken's at maneuvering. So it's kind of, you're going to see what happens. There's a combo here that I'm not really talking about. What's going to happen is you're going to be flip turning while your Goth is switching, and then you resend out your Goth, right? That's what happens with this team. But let's see if they let me get away with it. Let's see if they lead Urshifu and our good player. No good player. Cool. Oh, they got a Parish. They got a parting shot mon, though. That's going to be really difficult. And I think always parting shot. They can even parting shot their teammate. Just what if we were competitive Goth? I mean, in this situation, like, I actually think we should just do this. As weird as that sounds. I think we should actually just, like, play the game completely differently then. Because, like, we're gonna have to save that in Sin for last. Like, I don't care if they're fake outing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can taunt me if you want. Mental Orb, bro. Mental Orb, bro. Sure comes up. Feels amazing, man. They can't switch. They have to party shot right now, so they're stuck here. Which means we can stick a lot of damage. Let me see the special attack investment on this Prim. It doesn't have any, but I still want to be able to pick up a KO on that Torn. So, like, we can't Parish against it in Sin. Like, he will be able to parting shot out. So we're going to have to just Moonblast it, I think. And it's not really worth it to foul play it. I'm going to switch in Arilla. I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to switch to Zacian. I think they're going for a Dark Attack into that slot. I don't think they're going to Flare Blitz a Gothitelle. They might. They totally might, but I think they're just going to parting shot out. I think they're just going to parting out. They might even just be taunting my Prim this turn, but I doubt it. I could see it happening, though. I could see it. There's the taunt. Go for it. They're trying to stop. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good play. They didn't want to get Hypnosis. Great stuff. I like that. Don't Flare Blitz my Zacian. Don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. The fabled Trick Room Zacian. Here we are, parting. There it is. Yeah, that's great. We can take out that Torn right now. And now, if we bring our Goth back in, they're probably going to taunt our Prim this turn. They should. They should definitely taunt us. Let's see how this is going to go down. Are you bringing out your Ogre? I think it's a good spot for us, though. The Sin lead makes this so hard. Oh, man, Kens, I don't know how you play against it. People just lead in Sin, you're like, ugh. It makes sense. You have, like, Urshifu and Zacian with big fighting attacks to be able to deal with it, so I can totally respect that. Like, it seems like this lead actually is probably what you do in most of your games. Is it Ogre? Yeah, bring out the Ogre. Go for it. It's a good Ogre. I wonder if I can eat this Spout. This Zacian's thick. Do I just let it die? I gotta do it like this. I want to see if they're taunting our Prim. Switching out for Incineroar, right? Yeah, go for it. Nice Intimidate, bro. Let's see what they're doing this turn. I wonder what they are really doing. Are they doing this all to start Hurricaning? We'll see. Yeah, Rillaboom's gonna be kind of nice here. It's gonna help restore the health on our Prim. Yeah, they could have just. I wonder if that's Scarf Ogre. It might be Scarf Ogre, which is why they did all that work and then switched out. Because I felt they could have just clicked Spout. They are Hurricaning. Wow, good thing we protected. Good thing we're a good player, right? I like this play. Protect Rilla is not something you see very often. And so if they want to go fake out Rilla because they underspeed with Sin into like a potential Hurricane, that'd be a really good play. And the next turn we'll just switch in for Zacian or something. And we'll get the 3-shot on the Moonblast. And getting that Torn off the board is going to be kind of nice. I think we can still get it. This is a weird game. This team plays weird games, man. Let's see. I haven't got my Parish up yet, though. Let's see. I still think Moonblast is good on Prim, though. Yes, hard switching in for Ogre, right? Cart. So we've seen all 4 of their mounts. Cool. They now have a board that can't do anything. Straight up. Like, they are a little bit pinned over here. I think we're actually just going to double switch. I think we just switch in Goth and Zacian, and then they don't have a board that can, like, do anything anymore. As weird as it sounds, we can actually flip turn into the Zacian to break Sash. Like, we can double here. I don't think they're protecting. I think it's vested. So we can actually get away with doing this. Yep. And bring in the mounts we want, you know? Let's see it. So this will put the Kartana, like, if it was sashed, right? If it was sashed, this would break it. If they have protect, they're crazy. How would they bring that thing in? The good thing is we're going to be able to bring in Goth Zacian on the last turn of Trick Room here. And then we'll just be in a really good spot. Hard switching out. Go for it. Is it Incin or Ogre? Probably Incin. Oh, Kyogre, bro. You're about to pin yourself hard. Flip turn. All right. We want to come in with Zacian in this slot, I think, because it's blocking the Leaf Blade. And then Goth in the other. Right now, they're like, fuck, I'm pinned. Actually, I guess we could have brought Goth in right there, and then Prim. Oh, that would have been sick. We could have brought Goth right in there, soaked a Leaf Blade, and then brought in Prim back, and then have both of them trapped and went for Parish. Damn, this team is like next level, my guy. I still can bring in the Prim. I don't think I want to, though. I think it would have been a Goth in. Just because, like, I don't like how, I don't like that cart. I don't like the look on its face. Aerial Ace. Okay. That's totally vested then. I don't have to care about it. It might have Night Slash, which would suck, but I do not have to care. And they can't switch. That Ogre is actually like big sad right now. So I'm going to Sacred Sword and probably just fake out it. They go for Night Slash on the Goth. I think I have to change the way I play this up, though. We need to put that Ogre low enough. So we're actually, it's not Scarf. So just throwing that out there, it's not Scarf. That's a lot of damage. Really, really weakening up that spout. We play big damage, but not going to be enough. No more rain either. You're stuck here. I think we hard switch out Goth for Rilla this turn. Ogre should have protected there. I'm surprised it didn't. Probably could have got away with an Imprison, but I didn't really want to. Yeah, we should be able to get the KO here. I guess I could just take out that cart here, too. I'm fine with this. I can take that card out almost whenever I feel like it, I think. Let's go. Rilla. You got Protect or not? Like, I feel like if you have Protect, you would use the last turn. Oh, wow. So he did have Protect. I'm really surprised he just ate that damage. Really, really surprised. And now he can switch, which I think is fine. I don't really care if they switch. I'm going to U-turn anyways, probably. There's the Leaf Blade block. Yeah, really don't care. Really don't care. You can Aerial Ace me too. Really doesn't care that much. This is the last turn of the terrain, right? No, Buckets. That sucks. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to U-turn into the Kyogre and Sacred Sword then. And we'll bring back in our Goth and reapply Fake Outs and stuff like that. I think we can take out the cart from here. So, this is such a weird game. I like this team, though. This team has so much maneuverability. Yeah, obviously. Oh, switching out cart. Incin? Are you switching Incin here? Wow. Ogre Torn? What is it? That's a lot of damage on the Incin. I'm not going to lie. It's still a lot of damage. Ogre is just going to eat this. That's nutty. Good play from them. Look at them. Oh, double switch. They almost had a good play. That's cool. I'll take this. This is going to be a bunch of free damage on Sin. We're almost back to where we started. Look at that damage. Over half. You got a Citrus or not? No Citrus. All right, cool. It's shown Parting, I think. Parting Shot. So, like, it's not revested. It's probably a Pinch or a Shuka Berry. So, let's see. We can KO that thing whenever we want. I think we just bring out Goth. And we can Fake Out, seal up the Goth. And... No, sorry. Let me think about this. You gotta bring the Goth out. I think I'm gonna Trick Room here. I think they're gonna Tailwind, so I think I am actually gonna Trick Room here. I think that this is actually the play. I could go Protect, Hard Switch in my Rilla as well. I could. They can Fake Out one. I think I win no matter who hits. So, are you Tailwinding? Taunt. Good play. Good play from them. That's a sick play. At the very least, though, we're not really losing anything. I was going to Fake Out. You know what I mean? So we're not losing anything by doing it like that. They know that I tried to trick them, though. Good play from them. Yeah, I mean, as long as the Sacred Sword hits there, though, I think that I kind of just have it. They're going to Tailwind this turn for sure. And so I think I'm just going to hard switch out. We should still be outspeeding Incin. Incin can't catch us with a Tailwind. And it shouldn't be able to protect. So as long as we take out the Incin, it's going to make this a lot easier. Great play from them with the taunts, man. That's like their third taunt into that slot. I don't need to keep my Goth on the board, but I think resetting it for fake out pressure is probably a good idea. What a long game. And I'm just scratching the surface on how to play this. Like, Ken's is probably thinking, like, you could have pinned him so many times. So, Ken's the master of this team. Definitely knows how it should be played. Let's see if they Tailwind. I mean, we do have the potential to go for, like, the absolutely massive Grassy Glides and Fake Outs. So, we're in a good spot. There's a Tailwind. We're going to be able to take out the Incin this turn. And then, what, did you bring out your Cart? I don't really care. Bring out your Ogre? I don't really care. Because, like, Cart can't do anything to Zacian. And Ogre's already weak. So Ogre would be protecting next turn. So like next turn, if we just go like nuke Torn, we're in a great spot. We can just like ignore. And if we, now the Incin's gone, now we can actually Parish things, you know, if we wanted to. If we wanted to, now we could Parish things. But like they led Torn and Sim with like taunts and fake outs and parting shots. Like I'm surprised we even didn't just lose. I don't know how I feel about that. I think they're going to switch out for Ogre. Aerial Ace will not KO us. We are Koba or Miracle Seed. This is fine. Aerial Ace will not KO us. Yeah, they're just staying in. So then we just stole their Torn. Yeah, Smart Strike into that slot. It's neutral damage, but like look how thick we are. Holy moly. Come on, get down with the thickness. Behemoth Blade. Imagine if Zacian had like Grimnay or whatever the Glacial Lance move equivalent. He gets a +1 when he sends out, and he gets a +1 whenever he kills something. Give Zacian Beast Boost, you cowards. So yeah, Kartana's getting some health back. We can just kind of protect and wait on this Tailwind, I think. We still have our Prim. We don't want to give that Kartana any more boosts. But I don't see a problem with the double protecting here, getting some Grassy Terrain boosts, waiting out the Kairos Protect, and the next turn just Grassy Glide in the Kyogre. It's probably the best play. So double protect, then next turn go Grassy Glide, Sacred Sword in the game. That seems about right. Because if I go for like, actually let me think about this. If I go for a Grassy Glide into the Ogre, and they protect, and they KO my Rilla, Zacian KOs the cart, and we bring out a mono in the game. So that's fine. That's fine. You can't, no, the Kyogre can actually just go for O-Pulse here, and that would do a lot to our Zacian. How many turns are there on the Tailwind? 2. I can play a little bit more. I can play a little more passive. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't be playing passive here. I feel it's just risky business if I'm not. Protect, cool. So the next turn we just gotta win the game. Yep. Show me that aerial ace. Show me that aerial ace. Shouldn't even be using aerial ace, by the way. Aerial ace was only good back when like Airstream was still in the game. Like there's not really a reason to have it right now. You should have Night Slash for what is that? Shadow Rider, and Night Slash also helps you cover for shit injury, so you don't really need it. I don't think that card's sashed. I think the fact that we see aerial ace means it's vested. So I think that we're gonna be fine. Kyogre might have to go for a double protect. And then we'll be fine. Win the game. Bulk Zacian. Man, what a cool team. There's just, you don't even have to Parish them. You can just pivot correctly. It seems like I just feel like I'm so in control of the game with this team. And I didn't even play it right. Like, holy moly. This team is amazing. All right, Zacian mirror match. Sounds like a job for in prison. Actually, there's so much. I wonder if that Rilla has U-turn. Their Lecky has to have Volt Switch, right? So it just seems like going for the hard Parish here. If I were them, I would definitely leading with mons that could switch out. But if they were to lead like NDD Zacian, it's possible we could send them to the blender with like Gothitelle Prim. I also think it's not a bad idea to lead like Zacian and go for the Imprison. I actually think something like this could be really good. Because they can't switch from there, and then their Zacian is just stuck, and we just ignore it all game. That's probably what the team is supposed to do. Actually, in that situation, we don't need to lead Goth. We can actually lead Sin. So we can soak some damage from Lecky, parting shot in our Gothitelle. And then I'm looking at the rest of the mons here. We have to bring Prim. Cool. Prim is actually like very, very pinned, but it's great versus Urshifu. Great switch in there. It's good enough versus Volk, in my opinion. So I think we have to bring it. Let's go. Let's see how this one works. Kens, give me your strength to play your team correctly. I feel like this is the type of team that if you actually really broke it down, you could become such a better player by seeing all of the potential Galaxy Brain plays you can make every single turn. Like, I just feel so in control of everything with this team. Let's see if it backfires on me. Yeah, so Rilla and Volk, like, there's no Zacian there, so I'm sad. But I do think Instin's a great lead here. Good Intimidating against the Rilla. I wonder if I should be parting shotting against the Volk. I don't know how we're actually going to break that Volk. You guys think it's a Rocky Helmet Volk? Like, what do you think? Is it Grassy Seeds? Are you Grassy Seeds Volk? The Grassy Seeds Volk's super common, by the way. Okay, it's not. I can't imprison right now. I think I'm actually just going to hard switch in. My Prim, as weird as that sounds, because he's not going for it this turn, then we'll switch back out next turn. Am I really doing this? This is such a bad play. They can totally fake out the Incin, I don't really care. I actually think I need to use my Incin to, like, beat this Volk. I do not mind flip turning into that thing either. Fake out into our Incin. Yep, yeah, that's totally fine. I got no problem with that. That's the right play. There's the Quiver. Quiver's a problem. Can't do that much about it. But the good thing is, like, it's kind of bad versus board, so. Incineroar's still in a great spot. Maybe I should have brought in the Goth, though, just because they couldn't switch in there and Incin this turn. Can I get away with a Parish here? That seems greedy as fuck. I think I have to hard switch in the Zacian. Like, Parish. That really has to have U-turn, right? Good player would have U-turn there. I think we have to do it just like this. Let's go. We're switching before the Rilla, so it looks like the Rilla's staying in. I wonder if they're wood hammering. Okay. Yeah, Zacian doesn't do a whole lot against this Volk. I'm trying to get the KO on it. They're just staying and going to Grass God. That's fine. Quiver. Second Quiver. Yo, they're angry. This person woke up and chose violence today. Holy moly. Hopefully it's a 2 or... I'm looking for a 2-shot, but it might be like a full HP defense Volk. That would be bad for me. Is that a crit? I'll take it. Or is that just how much damage we deal? Citrus? Oh, that's so good. Good player alert. And the Grassy guy and the Grassy Train. Wow, what a good play. Oof. It's going to be 3 shots. I think I might have to risk it and go for a Behemoth Blade at some point. At some point, I'm going to have to Behemoth Blade. Or I can just crit here. Give me a crit! Show me the crit! They're going to switch in there and Sin too. I know it. I know they're going to switch in Sin at some point. They have to have it in this game. I brought a Zacian. They have to have brought in Sin. Flamethrower? Into my Incineroar? Bro, you're greedy. You're greedy. Into my Incineroar? You're greedy. Why so greedy? You don't like Incineroar? Why not? What do you ever do to you? I don't think Incineroar did anything to you. And they're gonna bring in there and Sin. That is like so greedy. Even not even hard switching in. Like you could have hard switched that in Sin and it wouldn't have been nearly as greedy. All right, so you're not switching it in then. Is that Urshifu Water? Fuck, this is gonna be damn near impossible for me to win. I think. I need to crit right here. Yeah, no crit, never lucky. So we can switch in Rilla. And switch in... Oh, even bring Rilla. Flamethrower will kill our Zacian. It's fine. I think we have to do it just like this. Oh, we're very pinned. I can't believe they're that greedy. They stole so much instant HP. They just ignored a Zacian. That's so nutty. I can't just believe the ignore Zacian on like turn 3. I could have subbed. I could have done literally anything. You gotta show me a little bit of respect, buddy. Just a little, just a crumb of respect. Like if you're not flamethrowing that Zacian this turn, like I don't know, man. If they Giga Drain me, they're a good player. Giga Drain the Zacian slot? That'd be nutty as hell. Go all the way back up to full. Alright, let's see it. Heat Wave. They have Heat Wave and Flamethrower. Wow. CC. Goth's still actually alive. That's very nice for me. Wow. Heatwave, Flamethrower, Quiver. Do they have Protect? You guys think they have Protect? Bro, I'm doing this. If you want to Protect to block Fake Out, I'll get a Trick 'em Up. This is the weirdest game ever. The weirdest game of all time. Who needs Parish, right? I'm so bad. Oh man, Volk's such a bully. Oh my goodness! You better be hitting my Volk. You better be hitting my Gothitelle. Are you double protecting? Yo. Yo. Can we Parish? Well, imagine if I actually clicked Parish that turn though. Okay. I can kill that Volk whenever I feel like it with Incineroar now. Aqua Jet would KO my Goth here, I think. I can click Parish, Protect. I don't think that... I think that they'll slam too much damage into me. Parish, Protect. Flip, turn, hard switch in. No, that doesn't work. We have to just kill this damn thing. We have to kill this guy. I don't think we kill it either. I think Moonblast is a good play. I think you have to protect the Goth here, though. You kind of need to keep Goth on the board. Can't just fodder it. I can't let them switch or pivot anything in. Goes for the double protect and gets it. What a lucky, lucky, lucky guy. Aqua Jet. Into our... Yeah, into that slot. It's a good play. 1 HP, though. Oh, my gosh. Look at us. You're not the only one who's lucky. Oh, my gosh. That's 1 down. Depending what they send out, I might Parish here. It's Rilla, like we'll see. I don't think I want to Parish against Rilla, but oof. Yeah, not perishing versus that. That's not happening. But we have the Incin. All we gotta do is get it in the board. Do we Parish here? I'm doing it. You're at minus what? Minus 1 or minus 2 on that Volk? Minus 1? I'm going for it, chat. Oh, I'm going for it. Let's go. The Fake Out's going to be on cooldown. I don't want to switch my Sin and just eat all the damage. You can totally Grass the guy. I don't think I die. Oh, we thick. Let's go. Prim. Flip turn. Let's go. Volk. Redirecting the Barilla. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That flip turn is massive. This Prim has 31 Ivies in attack and no attack reducing nature for a reason. We get to bring out the Incin here. We don't want to bring this. We're going to bring the Zacian Hard Switch and the Incin, get the double Intimidate. Oh my gosh. And we get a free. Like also, our foul play is doing more damage because we're not intimidating this Rilla. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We take those. Yes. That's good damage. That's within range for a Behemoth Blade, probably. So let's see. Just gotta wait out our own Trick Room, and I think we got it. What was that restricted? They didn't bring it, right? They didn't. It's Zacian, right? Right? They have. That is Zacian. Oh shit, they have a Zacian. I thought they had Incin. We just never saw it. I guess I've been assuming Incin the whole game, and they just didn't bring it. All right, that's fine. Are we speed time right now? I don't want to deal with that. I mean, I don't have to care about this Goth anymore. Like, it doesn't matter. If anything, I might want to Trick Room my Trick Room. I don't see a problem with actually double protecting. If they get a sub up, they get a sub up, and they can't. Actually, let me think about that. I'm going to Imprison right now. If I take some damage for this, it's fine. I'm going to Imprison, and I'm going to hard switch in and get a double Intimidate. Yeah, it's a good play. So it makes it so they just can't KO my Zacian ever. And they could be full speed Zacian just like me. I know there's a Trick 'em Up. They can either get one Behemoth Blade into our Zacian, which won't kill us. We'll use the grassy terrains to come back up. Or Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They can crit their Behemoth Blade through this Intimidate. They can go for a sub. They can totally go for a knockoff. Into a Zacian thought I was going to switch. Not today. Sub. They can't do anything now. So if their moveset is sub protect, they might have close combat. They might. But they shouldn't be able to do anything anymore. The Imprision. The Imprision Zacian. This whole game just feels amazing, man. What a cool game. This team, I would put myself in such a losing position. And we still played out of it. Last turn TR. This is fine. Yeah, we got it. They're gonna scoop here, watch. They could totally have close combat. I don't care if they have close combat. I don't think it'll matter. You can't protect with that Rilla. I know you want to protect with that Rilla to block this Flare Blitz, but you can't. Yep. I know what you're about. Bro, is this Zacian gonna use sub again? Or does he actually have close combat? Are we fighting the one person with play rough or close combat? Oh, never lucky. But I did double into that slot for a reason. Let's go. What are you using? Close combat. Oh my god, the one person in the whole wide world with close combat Zacian. We're fighting the one person in the world with close combat Zacian. This is the second time I've used Imprision Zacian, and it's the second time. Oh, there's his crit. He wasted it. He wasted it. But we are going to take out the Rilla here. And then the, what is it? The Trick Room expires. I'm just in a good spot. Just in a good old spot here. Down for the count. He can't be human, but he has to like close combat or Zacian, which I would not say is the best position to be in. Dimensions have returned to normalcy. I think they're actually going to go for the crit on our Zacian, and so I want to be able to break their sub and then just get a board that like Gothitelle can just crit the crap out of this guy. Like foul play. I know he's at neutral, but he's going to be at -2 defense. And that's if he crit KOs our Zacian, which he totally can't because we're so bulky. We're going to break his sub. And he's probably going to take like over half from this foul play. There's the close combat. It doesn't do anything. Even crits. Like, we knew we were safe. Like, there's no reason to, like, I could probably play this safer and not show how bulky I am, but, like, there's no way even a crit does that. So we take it. Look at that. That's so much damage. Yeah, we've won the speed tie at least every time. We are just faster than him, I think. But if he wants to keep close combating, he'll take even more damage from every foul play. The right play is probably to, like, protect Zacian, hard switch in Prim, and then be able to, like, resend out it next turn. Yeah, that's actually probably a really good play. I don't care if you get the KO on my Zacian. If you want to sub again, you totally can. I don't think that matters either. So this resets our fake out. And remember, you only have, like, a specific number of those close combats. It is... Oh, I just scooped. We take those! I love your team, man. I love your team so much. This team is so freaking good. Anyone can win with it. Anyone can win with this team. And I didn't even scratch the surface. I didn't get any Parish traps. There's too many switcherinos. Too many mons that could U-turn and stuff. But, bro, this team is so big brain. This is probably one of the biggest brain teams I've seen in months, at least. All of Ken's teams are big brain. He's such a good player. Check out the rental code one more time. We didn't even play this right. I just want to let you guys know. We got like 3 and 4 stocks on opponents, and we didn't even play the team the right way. Try this team out for yourself. Go dominate the ladder. Experiment with this team. What you're supposed to do, I'm pretty sure, is go like fake out, Parish, and then they can't switch if you go fake out with a Gothitelle, right? And then next turn you go for double protect, and then the turn after that you hard switch out the Goth for like literally anything, and you go for that slower speed reduced nature flip turn with the Prim, flip turn, and then you bring your Goth back out last, right? So you get like a free switch into a Zacian to regain board control, or even an Instant, or even a Rilla, or literally anything, right? And then you reapply, like you get both your mons out of the Parish trap that you would die to Parish too, and then you get to reapply it, and then you just protect with your Goth, and whatever mon you just brought in last turn, you win the game. They lost both their mons right there, and then you just bring your Prim back out, set Parish, and win again. Like, I understand that is how you're supposed to play the team, but like we fought too many people that led U-turns and taunts and, you know, bolt switches and stuff like that turn 1 to actually get away with that. But we were still able to pivot so well that it didn't even matter. So definitely try this team out. Say thanks to Ken's for submitting it. And again, if you guys want to submit your own rental teams, you definitely still can. This post is still active. We still have a couple more teams to go, and we're getting more every day. So thank you guys for submitting your teams. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.